and welcome to Mystic Mem Tarot. Thanks for clicking on my video. Today I'm doing a reading for you, Divine Feminine. I'll be using my personal message decks to get messages from the Divine Masculine for you. I will conclude the reading with some songs from my personal song deck that reflect the Divine Masculine's current feelings. This is a general reading, so it won't apply to every Divine Feminine. So please take the cards that resonate and leave the ones that don't. Now let's get started. What would the Divine Masculine like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? I am now aware of how evil she is and all of the black magic that was put on our connection. You have turned your back to me, Divine Feminine. Karma is eating me up for breaking my divine counterpart's heart. It has affected my money, my health, and my stability. I could have been standing right beside you, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Spirit is blocking me from being a part of your life because I haven't done the shadow work and I'm still living in my South Node. I traded in a diamond for a cubic zirconia. I have lost all of my abundance because I chose a Jezebel. I have confided in my mum about my deep feelings for you and how I ruined what we had, Divine Feminine. I know that you won't fall for my old tricks anymore. You have ascended and your eyes are wide open. I don't feel as though an apology will be accepted by you, dear. Originally, we did have a soul connection. I sacrificed this, though, for a karmic connection. The karmic is a Queen of Wands in reverse and a High Priestess in reverse. She is an evil black witch. You went above and beyond for me, Divine Feminine. I recognize that now. I want your forgiveness for not fighting for us when I had the chance. I will never ever meet another woman who will give me unconditional love like you did. I'm convinced that I think about you a lot more than you think of me nowadays. I was 100% convinced that you would always be there for me. I am so sick of this karmic. She's a clingy lunatic. I can't breathe. I have no privacy whatsoever. DF, you are protecting yourself, your heart, and your achievements and abundance. I fell in love with your body, mind, heart, and soul, Divine Feminine. Your ancestors truly have your back. They are tormenting me through my dreams. Every single thing you said was true. I just denied it all. Your intuition has always been spot on. I just didn't want to admit it. You didn't even need to hear my side of the story. Instead, you found peace and Spirit gave you the strength to move on and provided you with the answers that you needed. messages from the Divine Masculine today. Divine Feminine, you have a number of exes who regret treating you the way that they did and taking you for granted. Spirit is upset and very aware that I resisted making a decision when it came to you. If I swallowed my pride and came back to you tomorrow, would you accept me? Archangel Michael protects you every single day, dear. The heartache I caused you by choosing the Karmic over you would have put some women in a psychiatric ward. I regret a lot of things in my life, but losing you, Divine Feminine, was the biggest regret. More messages for you today, Divine Feminine. I put you through stress, confusion, guilt, shame, depression, and anxiety, Divine Feminine. I attract drama and chaos and conflict wherever I go. You are a seer, Divine Feminine. You foresee the future. I have been running from my feelings for you. I really hate that you no longer need me, DF. I am crying over this separation. I need you in my life. I want to be the one that you turn to whenever you have a problem. You are focusing on your health now. You are eating healthy, taking your vitamins, and drinking a lot of water. I still feel as though you are mine, Divine Feminine. You were always the one to repair the issues and problems that we had in the past. Not anymore, though. New love is literally around the corner for you, dear. You will run into your new emperor where and when you least expect it. I told the Karmic that I am coming back to you, Divine Feminine, to ask for a second chance. You were like a detective, DF. You were determined to uncover my secrets, and you did. More messages for you today, Divine Feminine. You cut ties with me, then Spirit blessed you with a significant glow-up. I jumped into a codependent rebound relationship to get over you, Divine Feminine. You are acting all mysterious. I really don't like that. I played with your emotions, made you feel like you weren't important, and played mind games with you. I am aware that you utilized tarot readings to fill in the blanks when I left you hanging with so many unanswered questions. I was too arrogant and selfish, and I pushed you away. I am always defending you, DF. If you only knew the amount of arguments we have had about you. I feel really ashamed of the things that I have said and done. DF, at one stage, you were going backwards and forwards in your mind with your thoughts because you couldn't figure out if I was the one for you or not. Spirit cut through all of the confusion and enlightened you to who I was and what my real intentions were. I feel confident that one day we will find our way back to one another. I am sorry for taking advantage of you, Divine Feminine. You intuitively knew there was someone else, however, I never actually admitted it. I've been searching for you everywhere. I go to your usual hangouts and you're never there. Unfortunately, I lack the courage that I need to come back to you. Don't work too hard, Divine Feminine. Make sure that you take breaks and spend some time in nature, as it will help you become grounded and balanced. You are happy doing you, it seems. DF, I really wish that I could hold you in my arms and tell you exactly what you mean to me. You should do something every single day that you love, Divine Feminine. It was hard for us to get on the same page in the end because you were really standing up for yourself and I don't like to be wrong. I was thinking more logically rather than emotionally. DF, today I am missing everything about you. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, your laughter, your touch, your body, and your scent. You were right, DF, about the lying, the cheating, and the secrets. I just couldn't admit that you were right. You are chosen, Divine Feminine, and that's why it is important that you nurture your mind, body, and soul at this time. DF, you would never be with a man just for the sake of it. It will take a pretty special man to sweep you off your feet next time around. You love to look after those around you, especially your parents and or your children. I owe money to a lot of people at this time, Divine Feminine. You have been doing gardening, reading, and pursuing various other hobbies at this time. I was thinking about whether I could be friends only with you. The answer is definitely no, as I feel too many emotions for you. Your spirituality and your faith in God above are two of the most important things to you in life, Divine Feminine. After the history of relationships that you have had, DF, you want the next one to be authentic, equally yoked, healthy, and based on truth, loyalty, and kindness. What else would the Divine Masculine like to say today? I always knew what to say to get you back. Not this time, though. You are different as you've ascended. You're moving differently now, and I'm sensing that you're completely done with me. You are an empath, dear, and you thought that you could fix me. When you realized that you couldn't, you left and chose you. else with the Divine Masculine I'd like to say to you, Divine Feminine? The Karmic tries to mimic you all the time. For example, she copies your style, your clothing, and your makeup. Divine Feminine, you don't chase, you replace. You are such a sweet, caring person, and I love your innocence. I am so possessive over you, Divine Feminine. You are mine, and you always will be. I am panicking as I feel you moving on. I really thought that you didn't have the faith or courage to actually walk away from me. I thought wrong. She threatens to harm herself when I tell her that I'm leaving her. Rejecting you was a reflection of my wounds. I obviously have a lot of healing to do. Nobody does it for me like you do, Divine Feminine. I can feel you getting further and further away from me. Even after everything that has happened, you are still the only one for me. I don't want to lose you, but I stop myself when it comes to taking any action. I am upset, bothered, and triggered that you have elevated without me. More messages for you today, Divine Feminine. I am so stressed out. I'm actually talking to a professional about my feelings for you. Due to your bright light, DF, you often attract demons who latch onto you for healing. I have tried to look for you in other people, but you're one of a kind. I have nightmares over how I broke your heart, Divine Feminine. I am so lonely without you. I'm lonely even when I'm in a room full of people. I am stalking you heavily now. People around me are saying that if I am over you, DF, then why am I constantly talking about you to them? The Karmic doesn't care about herself, the house, earning money, the kids, or being independent. She's lazy and relies on me for everything. She doesn't have an independent bone in her body. I hate her now because she is not you, DF. One day I'm going to propose to you, I promise. What else would the Divine Masculine like to say today? With you, I left the door open with no explanation of why I left, so that you would stay hung up on me. It's not an excuse, DF. However, please understand that I was under heavy magic when I rejected you for the Karmic. She pretended to be the Divine One, and my mind was clouded and confused from the spell work. You are such a beautiful person on the inside and out, Divine Feminine. DF, you know me like no other. We may end up with other people, however, we will always come back to each other. You dodged a bullet by leaving me behind. I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. I have written so many texts to you and then deleted them. I am keeping you protected and safe from the karmic by staying away from you. I kept leading you on and giving you empty promises and excuses until you decided you had enough and walked away. Everything I once made you feel has returned, and now I am feeling the heartbreak, loss, and despair of losing you. I am low vibrational and act like a Knight of Wands in reverse. I wore a mask and pretended to be your emperor. What messages for the Divine Feminine today? I want to move in together with you, Divine Feminine. If you give me a second chance, I want things to move quickly. I am silent because my life is one big mess at the moment. At this point, I am depressed, possessive, and obsessive when it comes to you. I would love to find a way to trap you. Every day I pray to God to bring us back together, Divine Feminine. I need you, I want you, I love you. It was easier for me to leave rather than tell you the truth. You don't even feel lonely without me anymore. You have spirit right beside you every step of the way, 24/7, helping you achieve your goals and dreams. DF, you'd never discredit your gut instinct. You weren't paranoid. Your body can pick up on bad vibrations. Something deep inside of you told you that something was not right about me, and you trusted it. When you were so focused on me, Divine Feminine, I didn't want it and I rejected you. However, now that you're so content on your own, I want you back. Divine Feminine, you have a way of making everyone around you feel seen and heard. Your empathy and compassion are a rare gift. What else would the Divine Masculine like to say to you, Divine Feminine? I really thought at one stage that I could hold on to both you and the Karmic. I have tried so hard to move on from you, DF, and I simply can't. DF, I talked the talk but couldn't walk the walk. I did so much to hurt you that now you don't want anything to do with me. Who on earth walks away from an empress? Me. I'm a complete idiot. I love that no matter what happens to you and what curveballs life throws at you, you remain positive, DF. I'm a knight and you're an empress. We are not an energetic match. I was used to shallow connections and then I met you, DF. You changed the whole ball game because I fell in love. Your intuition started to freak me out and I ran. If you're not in contact with me, then who else are you talking to? You know how jealous I am. I am currently under judgment because I treated my divine counterpart like an option. I attempted to wear a mask with you, however you ripped it straight off. I may have physically run away from you, however Spirit isn't allowing me to run from my guilty conscience, DF. I cannot believe how you have had a complete life upgrade since I departed your life. Divine Feminine, the universe is giving you everything that you want and need now. I separated from my twin flame for a karmic black witch. What was I thinking? I want you back. Apology or no apology, closure or no closure, you are moving on regardless, Divine Feminine. These were the choices: bliss, abundance, peace, happiness, and wish fulfillment with you, DF, or defeat, burdens, pain, and suffering with the karmic. Spirit put you in hermit mode to protect you from me, DF. I led you on and made promises that I knew I couldn't keep. I thought that you would always be there. I was deceptive and I really regret my choices and my actions. I feel so bound to this other situation with the karmic. I'm trapped. I'm staying away now because I don't want to hear what you have to say to me about me. I've tried absolutely everything to distract myself from thoughts of you. Nothing is working though. We were never supposed to separate. I miss you more than words can explain. I betrayed my kingdom spouse. I always kept you confused and blinded to my lies. What else does the Divine Masculine want to say to you today, Divine Feminine? She has me trapped in an uncomfortable place. DF, I feel unworthy of your love. When you confronted me with my lies, did you notice that I disappeared out of your life? I feel like such a jerk for trading in an empress for a page. I want to repair this situation between us, however, I don't know where to start. All of the people I left you for aren't even in my life anymore. I was foolish. I didn't realize how good you actually were until I met the Karmic. All that glitters is not gold. I was cocky and narcissistic. I know that I did you dirty. I've turned into a creepy stalker, DF. I can't help it. I can't get enough of your energy. Do you know how difficult it is to cross paths with a divine feminine? I cannot lose you. She is driving me around the twist. She's an energy vampire. I'm constantly tired and worn out. I told so many lies. We got on like a house on fire until you discovered them. Now you're a Queen of Swords. What messages from the Divine Masculine today? I fell from grace. I told you so many lies that I started losing track of them, and that's how you caught on. Divine Feminine, we had a rare spiritual connection that I ruined. You warned me that I would get an STD. I acted like I was offended when you said this, but then I actually got one. I didn't appreciate you when I had you. At this stage, I will admit that I have been more affected by this than I thought I would be. I always ruin anything good that comes to me in life. I couldn't tell you that I was involved with another woman. It would have broken your heart. You found out anyway. I have experienced really bad karma for betraying you. I know that I deserve it. I said I would never hurt you. I know that I pushed you away, DF, by playing too many games with your heart. What messages from the Divine Masculine today? For you, Divine Feminine? I was a taker with you, DF. I took your love, time, and affection and gave you nothing. I am so surprised at how quickly you have recovered from this breakup. I am with a Karmic who keeps threatening to reveal my secrets to you. The Karmic is nowhere near as beautiful as you, dear. She's nothing special. She breaks all of my possessions. She broke my phone and vandalized my car. I realized way too late that you were complete wish fulfillment for me, Divine Feminine. Your beautiful, innocent soul irritated my demons. I wasn't in my right mind when I made the decisions I made, as I was taking drugs and drinking. dealing with other options to help me get over you. It isn't even working though. I am genuinely worried because the Karmic wants to fight you now. I regret not giving you a proper love offer. I want to turn up on your doorstep and have a deep and meaningful conversation with you, Divine Feminine. I spiritually demoted myself. I rejected my blessing. Call me a coward, but I'm too scared of her. If I leave, she will retaliate against both of us. I can't stop looking at your photos. My guilty conscience is killing me. I regret not coming to you, dear, to clear the air and confront you with the rumors that I heard. You would have set the record straight. If I can't have you, dear, then no one can. I feel you moving on without me. If only I knew then what I know now, everything would be so different between us. You gave to the connection and I was a taker. Now you've decided to do you. I lay awake thinking about how I can make this all up to you. I'm a habitual liar and a cheater, Divine Feminine. I took the dark path after we broke up. I wish I had have stayed on the right path with you. I cannot come to terms with my mistakes. I sacrificed an angel to be with the devil. More messages from the Divine Masculine today. You leveled up because of the hurt I put you through. I know that you know about everything now. I feel defeated. She forced herself into my life and things moved way too quickly. I know that I breadcrumbed you and also played mind games with you, dear. I realized your worth and how much I needed you when it was way too late. Spirit is tormenting me with your memories through my dreams, synchronicities, and signs everywhere. You were the gift from God, and I thought that I was the prize. She deleted your number out of my phone when she was in a jealous rage. I get high and drunk and look at your photos on my phone. I chose a toxic 3D relationship instead of us. I am constantly pulling on your energy, Divine Feminine. She's the polar opposite to you, Divine Feminine. You are so talented, Divine Feminine. She's a liar and a manipulator. You are so pure, loyal, faithful, and genuine. I know now that I have been sleeping with the devil. I want your forgiveness, Divine Feminine. My guilty conscience is killing me. I am not satisfied and I am not happy without you in my life. God blessed you not long after I left. I was lusting after her, but I never stopped loving you. I got caught up in the wrong crowd, and now I am suffering the consequences. I am leaving a lot of people behind at this time. I am trying hard to avoid my karma. Just so you know, I'm punishing myself and looking back at my life and all of the people I have hurt along the way. I shouldn't have turned on you like a rattlesnake. I feel left out now that all of your blessings are coming in. I was so reckless with my sexual energy. Fancy going from an earth angel to a devil. Who does that? Me. The things that she accused you of, Divine Feminine, were the things that she was actually doing. You have blocked me physically and energetically. Final messages from the Divine Masculine today. I used you for your divine energy and then abandoned you for a karmic. I feel betrayed by you, even though I'm the one that betrayed you. I was receiving blessings just by being associated with you, Divine Feminine. In case you are wondering, I'm really unhappy with the karmic. I cared more about attention than blessings. I was using you for emotional fulfillment. I've been using drugs and alcohol to suppress the feelings I have for you, Divine Feminine. The player fell in love. You were nurturing to me like a mother is. I am fighting with a lot of people at the moment. I am currently reflecting on my mistakes and bad decisions. I am so stuck in this karmic cycle. I can't see a way out of it at the moment. I just wasn't ready for your intense love. She's one of my exes. She got jealous when she found out I was in love with you. I can't be alone. That is my downfall. in shock that you have actually left me behind. No one could ever take your place, Divine Feminine. I never wanted to fall in love at all. Only you and I understand the intensity of the spiritual connection that we shared. Despite all of the pain I caused, I love you and I want you back. Do I have to come back with my tail between my legs? I misjudged you and I thought that you would always be there, Divine Feminine. She is obsessed with getting tarot readings on you. I know that you always had my back. I am learning and growing and starting to acknowledge my mistakes and my flaws. You have wealth, stability, creativity and confidence. You have the world at your feet now. I could have been there right next to you. Believe it or not, I feel as though you are the only person that I can truly trust. Trust me, DF, I am paying now for how cruel I was with you. Now we're going to get some songs that resonate with how the Divine Masculine is currently feeling. If You Leave Me, Can I Come Too by Mental as Anything. Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago. It Must Have Been Love by Roxette. Take Me Back, Noiseworks. When I Think of You by Janet Jackson. And the last one is Careless Whisper by George Michael. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, Divine Feminine. If you did, please like, share and subscribe as it helps my channel grow. Bye!